RFM News for our sponsor, Guardian Jewellery, Toronto Town Square and the Esplanade, Warners Bay.
It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Annabelle Regan with 2NURFM Hunter News. A severe weather warning and flood watch has been released today for the Hunter. Damaging winds averaging 55 to 65 kilometres per hour with gusts up to 100 kilometres per hour are forecast for today. There has been a 70% chance of flooding of river valleys in the Lake Macquarie and Hunter Valley area. Landowners and farmers adjacent to the rivers and creeks are advised to monitor the weather and be ready to move their livestock, pumps and other equipment away from rising waters. Senior forecaster at the Weather Centre Williamtown, John James, says Hunter residents should expect heavy rainfall and flooding over the next 2 days.
There's an upper level disturbance coming in from the west, which is making us quite unstable today with possible thunderstorms. So there's a severe weather warning for the Hunter region, and there's also now a flood watch just been issued for the Hunter Valley and Patterson and Williams rivers.
Bulga residents affected by the proposed expansion of Rio Tinto's Mount Thorley Warkworth mine say they're not giving up the fight despite the plan being recommended for approval. The company wants to extend the mine by 698 hectares, but it's now been revealed it's looking at a further 1,370 hectares, bringing open-cut operations to within 500 metres of the town. However, John Cray from the Bulga-Milbradale Progress Association says the Planning Assessment Commission's suggestion the town be relocated is ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous suggestion. Both the government and Rio Tinto are saying, it won't have any impact on Bulga. And yet you have the Planning Assessment Commission who are saying this impact will be too big for Bulga. So why don't you just move Bulga out of the way? So they're saying the impacts will be very big indeed. So big, we recommend you move the township.
Police are calling for any information on the whereabouts of Gateshead man Christopher Daunt. The 27-year-old was last seen at his home on O'Brien Street on Sunday, March 29th. Brooke Eggleton from police headquarters say he's believed to be driving a white Ford Falcon Ute.
It's believed he is driving a white 2013 model Ford Falcon utility with New South Wales vehicle registration Charlie Romeo Quebec 97 Charlie. Anyone who knows Christopher's whereabouts or has any information that could assist police is urged to contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.
Hunter Mines will be receiving a series of efficiency upgrades as mining giant Rio Tinto looks to up the return on its assets. Chief Executive Sam Walsh says even though Hunter Valley operations reported positive cash flow for 2014, there will be further reining in of costs to maintain the company's focus on efficiency and productivity. Rio Tinto is also seeking government approval to keep the Mount Thorley Warkworth mine open and viable for the coming year. ComSec's latest State of the States report shows New South Wales is trailing behind in economic growth, with the Hunter's unemployment rate in the double digits. An estimated 32,000 Hunter residents are currently unemployed, with the state's average increasing from 5.1% to 6% under the Baird government in the last 4 years. Shadow Minister for the Hunter, Jody Harrison, says this is an ongoing issue for the community.
The latest ComSec State of States report highlights that, sadly, New South Wales is coming fifth of all of the states in economic growth across the country. We know that we've got unemployment running at 12.4% in the Hunter, and youth unemployment is running at 17.6%. Now, that's a real problem for this area.
Upper Hunter residents have voiced their concerns over planning and health policies that could potentially favour wind farm developments. Concern was raised after the company Patamar announced they were planning the big Kyoto Energy Park near Scone. The group says the planning process in New South Wales appears to have heavily favoured wind farms to the point where rural communities have little faith in the independence of the process. A Senate inquiry into the wind turbines is currently undergoing. In finance, the All Ords is down 48.5 points at 58.03, and $1 Australian is buying 78.05 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
The Hunter Hurricanes have lost a shot at a National Water Polo League finals berth following their 1916 loss to Sutherland Sharks. Defending champions, the Lambton Jaffers, have succumbed to Western 2-1 in the second round of Northern New South Wales National Premier League. In Hunter, Coast In Hunter Coast Premier League hockey, Souths have overtaken Norths on the competition ladder with a 12-0 win over the Tigers. The shift comes as a result of goal difference, as Norths also took a 5-1 victory over the Entrants at the weekend. And in Australian ice hockey, the Newcastle North Stars took their inaugural Wilson Cup with a 4-3 win over the Sydney Bears. The Cup is a 3-week pre-season competition between the North Stars, Bears and Sydney Ice Dogs. The win shows a strong start for the North Stars, who will begin their AIHL season this coming Saturday, vying with Adelaide Adrenaline at Warners Bay. That's sport. I'm Jacinta Lee.
2NURFM news time is 2:05.